Welcome to part 2 of today's mission. If you have not already seen part 1, I'll put that on the screen now in case you want to go watch that first. Essentially, we are just going to pick our passengers up that we dropped off in the mountain. It's a group of 4 nurses that are doing a series of checkups on some of the kids. They're also doing malaria tests and a few different treatments and things for the people up there in a very remote village. So in part 1 we dropped them off, and now about 3 hours later they're ready to come back. So we're going to head that way. I do have 2 passengers on this leg I'll be dropping off in one of our jungle schools just to make use of the flight. So I do have 2 passengers with me. You can see there's someone in the left seat and there's also someone in the back. We like to take advantage of these flights if possible, and these guys needed to go into one of the schools, and it's pretty much directly on my route today, so we'll be dropping them off in the school called Bong Bong. So we've been very blessed with beautiful weather these last couple weeks. This is the rainy season time of year, so as I keep uploading these videos you guys will see what that's like. Basically just dodging rain showers and getting stuck in the mountains sometimes. So I've had that a couple times where I'll fly to a school or fly to a village and shut down, and maybe I'm there for an hour or so as the medical team is working or whatever reason I'm there. And then when it's time to go back down, there's either a solid wall of rain at the mouth of the valley, which makes it impossible to get out, or it's raining on us and we just have to wait. So I've been stuck in the mountains a few times, and it's just part of the job here. Very rapidly changing weather, but today is absolutely beautiful, and I'm thankful to have blue skies today. So speaking of rapidly changing weather, looks like we are going to encounter a little rain here on approach to Bong Bong. You can see the light color just over the ridge. I'm guessing that is going to be pretty clear on the other side of that ridge, and this is a very isolated little kind of a rain shower here. So nothing that concerns me. Obviously, behind me is an out as well if it started getting worse. The weather's still beautiful where we just came from. So the only time I would really worry about getting boxed in or weather is when you're flying into an area that's closing you in, where you don't have an option to go out and you can't land. That's a very dangerous scenario. So as long as you can always make a 180 and get out of there, or drop down below it, it's fine. But if you're in a ridge or a canyon and the mouth is starting to get blocked off, you need to get out of there really fast. So it comes with time and experience operating here in these mountains. You kind of learn, first of all, the unpredictability of the weather, but also kind of where it's safe and where we really shouldn't be flying. Just dropped the passengers off, and I decided to go for that little gap there at the top. That's something we can do with helicopters. We can slow it up and approach the cloud layers very, very slowly and cautiously. And again, I could always do a 180-degree turn and be out of it, but as you can see, it was no issue. Alright, so here we are back approaching here at Ginlang. I'm just looking up there to see if there's anybody coming down the trail, and sure enough, they look like they have all their bags and they're ready to go. So it looks like we timed it perfectly. talking about getting stuck in the mountains, I've also dropped people off similar to this mission, and the rain comes in and I'm not able to get back to them, so they either have to hike out or spend the night. So that happens too. Okay, we're all loaded up, and I'm just gonna shoot straight back to base. The audio function on my recorder did not work. I can't remember what the issue was, but I don't have any cockpit audio today, so I'll probably just speed up the trip back and show you guys the landing back at base. As always, thank you guys for watching the videos and supporting the channel in that way. If you want to find out more about what we do, you can go to the website guardianair.org, and it's also in the description below. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. God bless.